That's the man she's married to now. That's the girl that he takes around town. She appears composed, so she is, I suppose. Who can really tell? She shows no emotion at all. Stares into space like a dead China doll. Never gonna know you now, but I'm gonna love you anyhow. Hey everyone, welcome to MT Guitar. Hope you're doing well out there. Really excited about today's lesson on Waltz number 2 by Elliott Smith. Been wanting to do this one actually for a while. I went through a massive Elliott Smith phase in my mid-20s where I just couldn't get enough of him, and I think he's just one of the biggest underrated songwriters, especially of the 90s. And early 2000s as well. But, incredible guitarist, and, it's not so easy to play some of his songs. This song is not so difficult compared to some of his others, but it's a really good lesson for strumming, for rhythm in general. If you ever want to get some swing or shuffle into your strumming, this is a great opportunity. It's also a great chance to work on 3/4. So just looking at that intro, we're going to spend a couple minutes when we zoom in just getting that feel down, and you can apply this to any song with a swing, where you're just going to really lock into a sort of a swing groove. As we go through the lesson, we're going to explore these cool chords he plays. One of them is C over G. Elliott plays a lot of C over G. He actually even plays a C over E, which you really don't see. Now, a quick note on the recording. This song, he recorded it a whole step down, so actually standard D tuning, meaning standard E just tuned down a whole step. So it gives it a pretty low bassy sound, which I like. If that's a hassle to do every time, then you can just learn it with me here by tuning down, and then just play it in normal tuning from there on out. Now we're going to combine the sort of the two guitar parts, but that's a little more advanced, so we'll do that after we go through the chords. There's also the piano, which is up an octave, which is harder still, but quite nice to do. Okay, last thing to say about this, this appeared on XO, which was a 1998 album of his. This was the first single. I did a lesson on Between the Bars by Elliott Smith about a month ago. I'll leave a link for that in the description below. Another great song to check out. It appeared on Good Will Hunting, the movie. The last thing I wanted to say about this song is that we have these wonderful alternating bass lines going. Elliott Smith famously played all the instruments on the recordings, usually, as well as drums and bass and everything, and piano. So when he starts singing, the bass is constantly changing. So like 5th string on an A minor to 6th string, walking up to a C, 5th string, 6th string, walking down to an F. Then he goes to D over F sharp, another inversion, G over 7, G7. So the bass is constantly changing. It's really cool. He's just a wonderful songwriter who knows how to take regular chords and spin them into something really unique and interesting. So there'll be a tab for this on the Patreon with all the notes written out. It's a great way to support the channel, so I appreciate you looking into that. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon and the thumbs up, and really appreciate it. Let's jump on in. All right, so we're going to zone in on this shuffle pattern, but before we do, let's get into drop. It's not even drop tuning, it's just standard D tuning. So standard tuning, everything down a whole step. So E goes to D, A goes to G, D goes to C, G goes to F, B goes to A, E goes to D. It's kind of a hassle to do that every time you play this song. So like I mentioned, just learn it with me now so we sound exactly like the recording. Try playing along with the recording, etc. And then just tune it back up. And I've played this song plenty of times in standard, and it's fine. Totally fine. Okay? Once we're here, we have a opening section of A minor before the chords start developing here. So let's lock into this shuffle. We're going to do up, down for the pickup. So up, down, okay? And we want to shuffle that eighth, swing that eighth. So it's not up, down, it's up, down, Ready? 1, 2, up, down, okay? Then we're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down. Okay, let's do that whole thing. 1, 2, up, down, up, down. That's a good thing to just lock into before you move on. Okay, now we're going to go on to the rest of the chords here, which is the same as the chorus. The chords are the same, but he plays it differently on the chorus. But anyway, so up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so we're going to do A minor, and you can either strum all the chords or hit the bass at the beginning of each chord. So let me demonstrate both. Let's start with just the chords. We're going to start with an A minor. Down, down, up will be our default. You're welcome to switch that up as you go. Down, down, up for each chord. All right. C over G. Down, up. F. C over E. So just a C, but strum the 6th string. F, C over E, G, C, and then walk down with a C over B to repeat. Down, up, down. Then we're done, but then it starts going into alternate bass. So let's wait on that for a sec. So that would be the intro. Now I want to add the bass in. All right, now that you've got the chords and you're strumming and you're in the groove, he kind of does this bass, down, up for each chord. So that would be A minor, bass, down, up. C over G, 6th string bass. F, C over E, 6th string bass again. F, C, G. Then he walks down, repeats it all. Beautiful bass line. So might as well add it in if you can. Now when he gets to here, this is the second time we've just done that. C, bass, down, up, 6th string, down, up, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, down, up, down. 0, 3, 4 as a walk up to the A minor. And then an A minor. Okay, now we're into the verse. That's actually the hard part of the song, in my opinion. Now the verse is quite easy. So we're going to do, okay, so it's going to be bass, down, up, and then 6th string bass, down, up, walk to the C, 2nd fret. Push the mic, then now C, half cigarette, 6th string, down, up. So 5th string, down, up, 6th string, down, up, 2nd fret to walk to the F. F, down, up, D over F sharp, bass, down, up. I'm using all 4 fingers because that's what he did. You're welcome to go like this if that's the D over F sharp you prefer. But I kind of like that for now. G7, bass, down, up, bass, down, up. Okay, I'm going to stop saying the down, up. You get it. It's the 2nd and 3rd beat, so it's like 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and. All right. So let's cover the verse so far. Ready? Starting with that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Walk down. Okay, good job. I know that's kind of quick, so feel free to slow down the speed. You can do that on YouTube and practice that way as well. Now the D minor, 4th string, 5th string. Okay, and then A minor, 5th string, 6th string. Now a nice chord here, B half diminished, 2, 3, 2, 3. So you go bass, down, up, down, up. You can either just keep it there twice, or you can do what Elliott did, which is a little tricky, bass, down, up, bass. Go to 1st fret, 6th string, and mute the 5th string. If that's giving you issues, just keep on the B note. It's fine. And then E, 6th string, down, up, 5th string. Okay, so the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. First one and a half cigarette. Seeing Kathy's clown. That's the good man she's married to now. Here's the B. That's the man. All right, let's repeat that. It's a little different the second time. Everything's the same for a while. Now when you get to this, you can do bass, up, down, bass, up, down, bass, up, down, bass, down, up. He adds a little emphasis after the first time. D minor, A. You can add this G bass before the A if you want. Like that, okay. Same thing here. But this time, you can go to 4th fret, which is what he does. And it's a more complicated chord here, E over G sharp. So 4th fret, mute the 5th string, 2nd, 4th, 3rd fret. All right, now we're to the chorus. Chorus is an awesome thing that happens. It gets really quiet, which is opposite of what happens a lot of times normally in choruses, when it gets loud, right? So he just goes with an electric guitar. We're going to do it on acoustic. Okay, so let's do that. So A minor, but we just need the first 3 strings. So we're just going to go 3rd string, 2nd, 1st. Then O to 1, hammer on, 2nd string, 3rd string open, and then 2nd and 1st strings. So far. Okay, F, 4th string, 2nd and 3rd strings, 1st string. You could go bass, down, up, if you want to do that as well. It's the same thing, just a slightly different sound. Now 2nd fret, 4th string, it's like a C without the bass. Bass, down, up. Back to F, bass, down, up, but this time hammered a 2nd fret, 3rd string. Back to C over E here. Now a G over D, 4th string open, and then 1st fret, 1st string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, bass, down, up, and then C. Wait, no, I'm wrong. After you go, after the G over D, then we go to the piano hook. Okay, so let's do the whole chorus together, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Down, up, down, up. And then you're back to the intro. But I'm going to show you a more advanced way to play this. But you could just do this. And then you would just repeat the form, 2nd verse. Everything we've covered. So, before I cover the more advanced part, let's get to the bridge. That's the only section that's left. And then we can be sure that we've got all the chords and all the sections, and then we can add the more advanced thing. All right, so after the 2nd verse and 2nd chorus, we have another interlude, right? So like, I'm gonna love you, and then you just repeat the chords from the intro, same ones here. And then we're going to go to our bridge. All right. So when we land on a C, we go bass, up, if you want, and then bass, 4th fret, walk up to a D minor. All right, so anyhow. And then we land on a 4-string bass. Now we're going to go bass, down, up, same as before. No alternating bass, just keep it on the 4th string. D minor, here today. F, expected to stay. Now a C on just 1 bar. G over B. And then, so that's right there. And then A minor twice. D minor twice. Now a F, just let it ring out. I'm tired for 3 bars. 1, 2, and 1, up, down, up. Okay, and you go up, down, up, A. So I'm tired. 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, D, and 1, okay, then back to your 3rd verse. So that's it. Then the song just repeats on the chorus. After the chorus is sung the 3rd time, it's just the interlude, down, down, over and over, and the strings come in. It's really nice. And it ends on C over G. Okay. So that's it. But now we're going to combine the guitar parts and then the piano parts, and that's a little tricky. So check out the tab if you need to, but basically we're going to go 3rd string, 2nd fret over the A minor, hammer on to 1st fret, 2nd string, 3rd string, open, so now 3rd fret, 4th string over the F, 2nd fret, 4th string over the C, back to 3rd fret, hammer to 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 4th string, now 4th string open, and then 2-0, 3rd fret, 5th string. So it's very low, so it's kind of tough. Here the whole thing is. Alright, now when the piano comes in, same exact thing, but up an octave. So that's going to be 5th fret, 1st string, 7th fret, 8th fret, 3rd fret, over the C over G, 1st fret, 1st string over the F, 1st string open, back to 1st fret, 3rd to 5th fret slide, open, over the C over E, 3rd fret, 2nd string, open, 1st string, back to 3rd fret, C, which is 1st fret, 2nd string, and then you're good. So the whole thing would be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, that would be something that would be quite advanced. So proceed at your own caution, so to speak. But it's always fun to challenge yourself. So if you feel like it, you can go for that. Other than that, I would just really recommend strumming the heck out of these chords and getting a nice groove. And that's really the essence of this song. So hopefully that makes sense. Enjoy, and we'll see you next lesson. Bye.